I would like to invite on the stage Mr. Vijay SJ, founder and chairman, Salmon Ventures, Home Mission India, and SpaCyPhy Tech. So I would like to invite you, sir. Mr. SJ Vijay has 4 decades of experience, starting with banking at State Bank of India, transforming banking with ICICI and IndusInd Bank, and leading Centurion Bank. He now focuses on delivering buildings as a product through innovative modular technology in collaborating with IISc. He's going to give a talk on call for action, veteran hiring, which I think so most of us are looking forward to. Sir.
Joshil is here. Hi, Joshil. I think I need your help because whatever we were kind of curating or choreographing is going to change a bit with your permission, if that is okay. The reason is when Joshil and I were talking late day before yesterday night, we thought there will be a need to connect the sources, typical banker buddhi. There is the saver and there is a borrower. And I needed to do the job of bringing out the value of what is here to convey to the people who are going to avail it. That was what was discussed and decided. But then I thought they've done it beautifully, particularly Captain who came in the end, who talked about, what do you need in your terminology and what do I do in my terminology? How does it map? And somebody else came onto the stage and said, are we eligible to teach you anything? And they said, no. Possibly we have to learn from you. You said it, sir. So having said all that, the call to action has already been done. Yeah. So I thought, as I was sitting here and brooding over, I thought I probably will take another 5-6 minutes to share with you what happened to me personally. Was it a right call to action? I would like your judgments about it. Quickly, I am 68 years old. I've been at work for 40 years. And in these 40 years, what happened demanded call for action, which may be similar to the call for action you may have to undertake. I was celebrating with this paper, which they gave, because my abandoned PhD was in molecular biology. So I was relating to all of this. That was in 1983. Then came the question, Dad said, look, molecular biology, your dream about a Nobel Prize is not for the son of an elementary school teacher. Wake up, apply for a damn job, clear, get into a job. That's your only thing. Competitive exams like you did, UPSC. I went and wrote a few exams, got in to State Bank of India as a probationary officer, 1984. Nothing to do with molecular biology, nothing to do with ATS, nothing to do with cells. All that is buried, gone. I can't say what my friends told me. There are people who sell their body, oldest profession. You are worse than them. You are selling your brain for 15 rupees 30 paise per hour as State Bank of India salary. That's what I was told. Well, no choice. So I went in, did the banking. 10 years down the line, I was very angry with the way State Bank of India was. I wanted to get out, get back into science. I did not. And I said, okay, what is it that I can do? Came the opportunity in 1993 saying, bring in computers. We didn't have the word digital. We didn't have automation. We only had computerization. So in 1993, as a biologist turned banker, you had to jump in and figure out what the hell is hardware and software and bring those things, which led to me getting invited to set up ICICI Bank. 1993. I became a rare commodity because nobody in the country since 1979 had an opportunity to set up a new bank. All the banks were nationalized. So I became a rare commodity. The guy has set up a bank called ICICI Bank. So the next guy sneaked in and said, HR guys, and said, you know what, how much are you making? I said, you know what, I was making 3,000 rupees. And these guys gave me 15,000 rupees per month. Yeah, okay, 50. How's the deal? So I jumped. Went to set up another one called IndusInd Bank. Then became country head of another one. That was my second 10 years. Then came Government of India and said, you know, all this great stuff you guys are talking about is all fine, but the exports is not happening. We are broke. We don't have foreign exchange. I don't know, any of you have ever there around 93, 94 times. We had 300 million US dollars as a country as the forex reserve. We can't repay our NRA deposits. NRAs used to get panicked. So from there they said, what can you do today to bring in foreign exchange into the country? Can you draft a policy? Can you draft a law? Can you create new projects? That was my third tenure. Creating law and policy for special economic zones, public-private partnership airports, seaports, and all kinds of infra. Bangalore Airport, Hyderabad Airport, GMR were our clients. That's what I was lucky to jump in. Again, absolutely unconnected. Sitting and drafting the special economic zone law, taking 7 years to get it passed by the parliament and implementing it. It didn't end there. It went further and said, okay, all this is old hat. You have done banking, you have done change in banking, you have done infrastructure, you have done policy, but unless you build something on it, this whole thing is useless. So can you bring in a methodology or a technology and do for the country something called, can you manufacture the building? Can you bring in a technology which will manufacture the building at site and erect it? So that was the last 10 years when he was introducing and saying that we now manufacture RCC buildings at site and erect it like a manufactured product. Yes, we do. This is the 4th, 10th year. And I just wanted to share with you, it was extremely scary. Every stage was extremely scary. But after 4 or 5 years, it wasn't even exciting. So it impelled you to go in. So I thought, call to action. If Mr. Joshua is here, Colonel, is what we have done, what I have done, possibly will give you some clues. And we do have a joint venture with the Indian Institute of Science. There are about 240 startups within IISc. Any of you interested in embarking on the startup journey, please feel free. My number is here. Reach out anytime. We are happy to connect. We have a joint venture with IISc. We also work with IITs, again in similar capacities. So anything that you need, please feel free. The call to action is just reach out and let us see what we can connect you to. Thank you.